What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Yes, we are live pretty late here at night. I know we're coming up on the 11 o'clock hour. I really debated. I said, should I just do this tomorrow since there's no practice? But I felt like I would be disrespecting our fan base and our team by waiting to give Tua every bit of praise that he deserved from his performance today. Um, Man, I can't wait to give y'all the details of my thoughts on today because, man, all I'm going to say is before I even get started and give you the details of why I feel the way that I feel, I just got to keep it 1,000. I was highly impressed by the young man today, man. He did his job and he did it very well. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about so much more that came out of camp today. We are going to go through the tweets. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I know some of y'all are just in love with Tua. I know some of y'all hate Tua, but I'm going to always call it how I see it on this channel. And today, this man deserves nothing but accolades, man, because, man, it was like night and day, like from some of the things that I've been seeing in camp. And today was the last day of camp. I won't be there tomorrow because there's actually not practice. I thought it was practice Thursday, but it's actually Friday. So I am a little tired, but I'm going to get through this because I drove back up 4 hours to where I live. Because I decided to go ahead and leave a day early. Yes, this is a real background because I'm back home. I decided to drive back. I'm on my way out of the practice facilities today, and I told them, hey, I'll see you tomorrow. And they're like, there's no practice tomorrow. I'm like, yes, there is. And there wasn't any practice tomorrow. So around 5 o'clock, I went ahead and hit the road. I got back about an hour and a half ago. Shout out to the homie Dudley Durong for filling in for me on AFC East Roundtable tonight. That was pretty cool. And I finally got settled down because I had to get the kids to bed. But I finally got them, hopefully they're to bed, because mom's in Dallas. I got to pick her up from the airport tomorrow. But hopefully they're asleep and they don't come in here bothering me. But they finally went to sleep, and I said, you know what? Regardless of how late it is, I'm going to come on this show and I'm going to get that man his due, because I promise y'all, man, I know, listen, he deserves every bit of it after today's performance. But listen, man, I want to say this before I get started. at the end of the day, we all may have differences of opinion. Let's just make sure that we always try our very best to keep it about football and not about personal stuff. All right. So, and in regards to Tua Tagovailoa, whether y'all believe me or not, I have tried my very best to give my real, raw, honest opinion of him every step of the way. And up until this point, that came with a lot of criticism, but today changed some things for me. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: it's not me flip flopping, and that's what people need to understand. I only do what Tua do. If Tua comes out tomorrow and looks like a bum, I'm gonna report he looks like a bum. If he looks like a bum and then he comes out the next day and he looks amazing, I'm gonna say he looks amazing. I'm not flip flopping. I'm just doing what Tua Tagovailoa does. So if you ever find yourself saying TD is flip flopping, then that means Tua Tagovailoa is flip flopping. So that's what it is, man. I'm gonna call it how I see it. Give the facts. I am not a Tuaneer. I am not a Gaskineer. I am not a Waddle-neer. I am not a Ogbaneer. I am not a Xaviereneer. I'm not a Byroneer. And I'm not even a Watsoneer. Whether y'all want to believe that or not, I have no near at the end of what I report with this team. I'm just gonna call it how I see it, and if you don't like it, don't take it up with me. Take it up to the person that's producing the results that I report on. Okay, so at the end of the day, it was just amazing to me, man. I gave him the praise that he was due today on Twitter. And all of these people came out of nowhere. Oh, you need to apologize. What do I need to apologize for? What do I need to apologize for? There's nothing to apologize about, because at the end of the day, we still don't know what we have in Tua Tagovailoa. Why? Because he has to go out there and put it on a real game field in 17 games. And that's what we're waiting to see. But what I will tell you, what I saw today made me feel very comfortable about going to war with this kid this year for the Miami Dolphins as our quarterback. I promise y'all, the kid looked exceptionally well today. We're going to get into all the details. I'm going to give y'all some real life context about what happened today in practice, and we're going to break it all down, okay? I'm about to load the tweets. I'm going to get the tweets loaded up. We're going to talk about everything. And we're going to, like I said, we're just going to break it all down. It's that simple. Shout out to everyone who follows me on Twitter. We're up by over 400 new followers in the 400 new followers in the last like 5 days. And that's just amazing. So I got to get on my Twitter fingers a little more and get better on Twitter, man. All right, so I'm scrolling back. I'm trying to find the beginning of camp today so I can hook y'all up and talk to y'all about how great this day was. And listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. It was exceptional. He was exceptional today. And I hadn't seen this out of him in camp the entire time. And this is a great sign. This is all I've been waiting for. But there's one more thing I'm waiting for. I'm waiting on the consistency of this level of play. But I've never seen this level of play. And to be quite honest with you, I don't even need consistency of this level of play. If we do, he's a top quarterback in the NFL. But his better days, I just need consistency of that. But I promise y'all, what I saw from this kid today, what I saw from Tua today, it definitely was the best day he's had in the NFL so far. Like, I know he's put together like in real season, like the Arizona game and stuff like that. But I just saw just about everything this kid can do on full display today. And big shout out to the offensive line. The offensive line, man, those guys were phenomenal in protection. Run blocking, trash. Still trash. I don't care what nobody say, they're still trash. Okay? Period. Period. Okay? They're just trash in run blocking, okay? But pass protection, today they did, man, we're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it. All right, man, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to dive into the tweets that I put out today. I'm going to give y'all some context of what I really saw, okay? All right, and then I'm going to break it all down at the end and give you my thoughts on why I put Tua Tagovailoa look like a top 5 QB today. All right, and we're going to talk about all the details. Shout out to Mr. Ball Game in the comment section. I see you, homie. Noah, man, we'll talk about that too at the end of these tweets, man. We got to talk about it. I'll give my opinion. Ball Game is right, though. 20 years old. He'll be all right. We hope so, but we'll talk about that coming up, all right? But you can tell his youth. You could tell his youth. And that's a big part of it. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Shout out to all the members of the channel. And shout out to everybody who donates. I appreciate the love and support. We had one from G Firm just now, a donation. Thank you so much, homie, for donating to the channel. He said, let me say, I love you, bro. I sincerely appreciate the play-by-play which you provided today and other days. I was on your Twitter following your commentary like a dude that didn't have the money for a pay-per-view fight. That's what's up, man. I try to do my very best. Let me tell you something. As far as Twitter, I am no expert. This is the first time I've ever been in the Twitter game. Y'all know that. You can go back to my Twitter from before the last 5 days. I'm not a Twitter person. Now I'm going to become a Twitter person. Okay, I'm going to be on there a lot more now, just tweeting random stuff throughout the day about my thoughts of this, that, and this. So y'all forgive me. My spelling probably was off at times because it was moving so fast. I'm still trying to learn all these new numbers for the players, so I can't give you the full context of the names of everybody. So it wasn't the cleanest job. I will admit that, but I just tried my best and I did my very best to allow y'all to capture the true essence of camp. Because I promise y'all, ain't a single beat writer is getting every single play. TD was getting every single play. I tweeted out to y'all every single play. Some of them you had to read between the lines because of spelling or whatever, but I gave y'all every single play. And today I did. But the other days, everything together, I know I hit about 95% of the plays, unless it was Reed Sinnett. And today I got all Reed Sinnetts. But other days, that's my break. All right. Anyway, man, let's get into these tweets. Let's talk about Tua's day, because I know that's what a lot of people are here for, because I would be here for it as well, especially after the performance that this guy put up. Hey, listen, to all the Tuaneers, you can get mad at me all you want, but I'm about to say something that's probably going to really anger you, okay? Today, that was my quarterback. Ooh, they burned it inside, y'all. They burned it. Let me say it one more time to the Tuaneers. Today, that was my quarterback. Oh, they want me to keep the same energy. Nope, not after the day. Not after the day. Hey, I was proud of the kid, man. He actually earned it. And y'all know if I'm saying it, I mean it, okay? If I'm saying it, I mean it, okay? Listen, let me tell you, deep down inside, I just felt like I might be able to call Josh Allen trash soon if he just keeps this up, okay? But I need him to keep it up now. Tua, don't do me like that. Don't have the day you had today and go out there and start choking it up, man. Listen, allow TD to run with this. Allow me to run with this. Keep stringing the days together and go into preseason balling out in the regular season. Please let me carry this momentum. Hey, listen, like I said, to the Tuaneers, I know you're mad right now, but I warned y'all, if he did ball out and y'all told me keep the same energy, I'm just going to look you in your face and say, hey, that's my quarterback, man. Oh, they burned it. They call it the NFL. Is this legal? Can he just flip the switch like that? Sure can. If he ball out, I sure can. And if he play like trash, I'm being right back to he playing like trash. Okay? But no, man. He balled out today. Hold on, man. He balled out today, man. You know what? I hope he keep balling out because it might even be better trolling the Tuaneers on how much of a fan I am. All right. Now listen, let's just keep it 1,000 though. TD ain't crazy. I need this on a consistent basis. I'm only raving about what I saw today because I need a few of these strung together so that I could legitimately, deep down in my heart, just be all in. But I promise you, today was a hell of a start. I'm telling y'all missed it. If you wasn't there, you missed it. All right, man, let's get into it. Here we go. Let's talk about these tweets, man. Hey, chill out, Tuaneers, man. I already told y'all be quiet in the back. I already told you. I do's what I want when I want. All right. All right, man. Where we at? Oh man, shoot, boy, I be tweeting a lot during practice. See all these tweets? All right, another treat today. Pads are back on. Let's get it. I was excited to see them on again, y'all. All right, here we go. I'm looking for the offense to get some form of redemption today. My confidence today's See, this is why I know I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all didn't understand some of my tweets because I'm sitting here trying to figure out some of them. I'm confident today's padded practice will display more passing plays than yesterday, and yes, it did. All right. After a long session of individual position drills, we finally start. Tua, one-on-one. This is where the wide receiver in 1 DB, literally one-on-one, okay? Tua, 3 out of 4 touchdowns thrown, great ball placement on all 4. So there were 4 plays he had. He placed the ball perfectly on all 4. One of them was dropped. And these, again, are one-on-ones. I don't put much merit into it, but I felt like, you know what? He's starting out really strong right now. This is a really strong start. All right. Let's keep it going. Brissett's turn. Brissett goes 2 for 4, sloppy play. 1 incomplete was a pass interference on Noah. Noah got a PI call on one of those incompletions. But I'm telling you, Brissett off the rip, it was just sloppy play. Shout out to the homie Triple S podcast in the building, a contributor of TD Sports Network. What's up with you, homie? I'm going to reply to your text. I just got it. I'm going to hit you up when I'm done with the stream. All right, next up, Tua gets right back at it because Sinet is cut out of most of the reps now, okay? He still gets them, but some things he's cut out of. All right, Tua goes 3 for 4. Look sharp early on, people. Byron struggling badly, picked off. I tweeted that Byron struggling badly, picked off. He wasn't struggling badly. I don't know why I went that far on that tweet. But I was kind of frustrated because he was in a play where I think it was Waddle did like a 10-yard in route, and Byron, as soon as the ball was snapped, he bailed like he was a safety. Like he went like 40 yards backwards. And Waddle just went up and made the slant and caught it, and it was a first down. It was like, where was the coverage, you know? So I just felt something was odd, unless he was just doing his job in the zone, you know? But I just felt like that's your man starting out to play. So to me, that's on you because it happened quick. But it is what it is. All right? Next play. Tua has the crowd excited. I'm impressed with ball placement early. Goes 3 for 4 again. All right. So another session where he goes 3 for 4, but his ball placement was excellent, y'all. Like literally teardrops, perfect slants, perfect outs, perfect ins. And these were against DBs. And it just started. You just got the feel that he was ready for war today. I don't know what was in him, but you early on in practice, you got that feel that he was here to get it done. Okay. I tweeted this. Word on the street is Burrow is struggling in camp. I just put that tweet because when I heard about it, I said, that's just interesting to know. Tua struggled last year, but at the same token, this is pretty typical for young guys coming in. But hey, struggling young ones. Shout out to G Firm, said word on the field is Lawrence is up in Duval struggling. FYI, he's facing nowhere in the defense Tua is in camp. That's true. I'm gonna give y'all some perspective on defense later about what's happening in camp that they're not really reporting. Next up, here we go. 11 on 11, open field. These are my favorite parts. Okay, Tua hands off up the middle, 3 yards. Tua hands off up the middle for 2 yards. Tua fakes the handoff, throws to a wide open number 2, which I realized was Albert Wilson, and he just dropped the pass. Byron goes too deep. Another one where Byron went too deep. And our boy Albert Wilson was wide open, and Tua threw a beautiful pass, and he just dropped it. So y'all understand when I say I was frustrated in the offense? This was an example of it. 2 handoffs. Now we need Tua to bail us out on 3rd and 5, and he does, but the receiver drops it. So when I was reporting yesterday, the offense has me concerned. It wasn't about Tua, and I kept saying that yesterday, and people still was getting mad because it's always something. And it started in 11 on 11s, and I got mad. Shout out to Chris Fur with the donation. Says, sup, TD? Which wide receivers do you think will get cut? Ooh, that's a tough question. Let me write that down because I can answer it after I go through these tweets. But, man, wide receiver cuts. I'll answer it after I go through these tweets, man. But, man, you just gave me a tough question, bro. That's a tough one. We're going to go through it, though. All right? All right, here we go. Let's keep it going. Oh my gosh, I done lost my tweets. Y'all give me a second. Go back to it. All right, here we go. All right. That's all, folks. Here we go. All right, here we go. I think I found it now. Yes. So right after that, Tua gets another play. Tua handoff up the middle, 2 yards. So this is like starting over. By the way, the drop pass would have been 15 plus yards. I went back to say that. That Albert Wilson drop would have been 15 yards. On 3rd and 5, Tua would have got us to 15 with that beautiful pass. But it was just drop. All right. Let's keep it moving. Tua finds a wide open Devontae Parker for over 20 yards in the middle of the field. 2 were open. So this was a beautiful one. Let me tell y'all what I saw a lot of in our office today. I saw a lot of mirror routes. Put a mirror down the middle of the field. If you got a receiver on the right and a receiver on the left, they're running the same routes. Tight end on the right, tight end on the left, they're running the same routes, just opposite side. I saw a lot of that in the play calling today, where the routes are being ran by 2 different guys on 2 different sides, the same thing. And on this one, see, this is why I'm concerned about the Miami Dolphins running the zone. They've been getting killed in practice in zone. And this was a zone play, and both of the guys were wide open. Waddle on the left, Devontae Parker on the right, and Tua struck it to Devontae Parker. And that was a big chunk. It was over 20 yards, okay? And it was just a beautiful pass. All right, moving along. Tua hands off to Gaskins for 3 yards. You notice in the trend here, we're not getting more than 5 yards at all on the run game. But at least it ain't the 0 to 1 and the negatives like yesterday. It's at least 2 and 3 right now. So Gaskins gets 3. Then I tweeted out, strong performance by Tua to start the day. Brissett, hands off up the middle, 2 yards. Brissett, hands off to the right, 2 yards. Brissett tries to thread the needle. Defensive pass breakup, almost picked. In real life, that would have been a punt. That would have been a punt for us. All right. Now, Brissett gets more reps. Brissett, very nice run from a Brissett handoff for about 10 yards. I remember this one. Number 32, if I'm not mistaken, caught a hole and went up for like 10 yards before he was touched. Brissett, play action, amazing protection from the O-line. Results in a dump off to the flats, middle, missed tackle up the sideline for about 15 yards. So Brissett back to pass. He had a wall, y'all. It just great protection by the O-line. But nobody open. And he ended up dumping it off over a defender in the flat. The guy for like 3 yards, but he made the first guy miss, and he went up the sideline for 15 before he was shoved out of bounds. All right. What else we got? After that, Brissett handoff up the middle, no gain. Now Reed Sinet's turn. Sinet handoff up the middle, no gain. Sinet handoff up the middle, maybe 1 yard. Sinet slant to wide receiver, that was a little high. Defense, little high. Defense there to tackle right away for about 7 yards. He just sailed it a little. The receiver had to jump high to get it, and then they touched him right away. But again, that would have been another punt on those 3 plays. Then we took a water break. And then I tweeted out, so far this offense looks solid, but still struggling to run. Tua looked amazing in the first session. Offense for the first team is much more lively today. Defense needs to stop playing zone versus number one offense. It's just no good to me. I just don't like this zone that we're running. Y'all don't understand how many people just automatically open when we run the zone. It's embarrassing. Okay. Because when we play man out there, things get tight. You get a lot of pass breakups and everything, man. But while we playing this zone, and hey, we got to run some zone, but at the same token, we're just no good at it right now. Now, mind you, Xavier Howard isn't on the field. By the way, Byron Jones don't even get a lot of reps. I don't know if y'all know this. I think they're really just trying to play a lot of the other guys to see what they have. But you'll see Byron Jones in the game at times. But then a lot of first-team plays, he's just on the sideline chilling. He ain't on none of the second team, and he ain't on none of the third team. But he's not playing all the first-team reps at all. Like, literally, y'all. He's practicing, but he's not on the field a lot. And I don't say that to diminish what the offense is doing, but at the same token, that's something to keep your eyes on, because as we run the zone, that might have something to do with it too, with Xavier Howard and Byron playing limited snaps. But anyway, let's keep it moving. All right. Then I tweeted, every pass Tua missed so far is all on the wide receivers. He looks like a really good quarterback so far today. Trust me, I will never gas him up more than he is. So believe me when I say this is his strongest start of a day period. And I meant that. This was his strongest start of a day period. And I'm sitting there like, can he keep this up? This will be pretty cool if he can keep it up. And boy, did he. Let's keep going. Be sure to follow me on IG for more updates, because I was doing stories and videos on IG, by the way. You can clearly tell Byron Jones wants more interceptions this year. He's not working with the DBs. He's off with coach working on deep interceptions. There was a part of practice he wasn't even over there with everybody else. He was on the opposite field by himself working on interceptions with a coach. And I don't know if they got something to do with X, but I don't know. It's like Byron out there doing his thing, as he chooses. I have no clue. Is he the highest paid player on the team right now? I wonder. I'm just thinking in my head. I don't think nobody else is. I guess so. I guess he is the big dog on the team. And maybe that's why X mad. But anyway, but yeah. Let me see. You have an Instagram, bro? Yeah, TDPHINSTALK, man. I got just about everything except TikTok. I'm about to start that OnlyFans. You ready to drop your donations? Oh, I cracked myself up. All right, man. Anyway, man, let's keep it moving. All right. Now, hey, I got to give a special shout out to our freaking punter, y'all. What was happening on the field today with our punter, that crap was unreal, bro. Like real talk. Like, I don't talk about no punter. I'm going to keep it like I don't talk about punters. I mean, I talk about him like, hey, we got a good punter too. Hey, he's a good guy. No, what been happening in camp with our punter, y'all don't even understand. Like, It was unreal what this dude was doing. It was unreal. I was tweeting about it. I don't tweet about no punter. I tweet about Jason Sanders, but not no punter. But I had to tweet about him. Usually I'm talking about Waddle fair catches. No, I had to tweet about these punts, man. Let me tell y'all what this man was out here doing. It's crazy. I tweeted, what a punt. 1 yard line out of bounds. This man was angling punts at the 1 yard line out of bounds. From the 30. From the freaking 30. $70-yard punts on the one. On the freaking one. That ain't it, ladies and gentlemen. The next one. Another great punt out of bounds at the 4. He's booting these punts from the opposite 30. Out of bounds at the 4. Ridiculous. Then I tweeted, man, give the punter X money. He just sent a third punt to the 2 and bounced in place. The man is from the 30-yard line. This time he didn't angle it to the sideline. He kicked it straight forward. When you on the 30 and a ball is traveling 70 yards, it's automatic. If it's going to land on the 2, it's going in the end zone. And hit the 2, went straight in the air and dropped on the 2. I'm sitting here like, man, and the crowd start like, the crowd got into it. That's how crazy it was. I know I'm animating the punt, but I'm telling y'all, this is unreal. It's unreal. You usually have to hang it with a backdraft to get it to stay in place. But 70 yards, you know it's going forward. Not this man. And it was up there hanging. Like 70 yards, you would think it'll be a line drive. No, this booting it high in the air. Hanging, just hanging. Boop. Ain't even going in the end zone. And then my last tweet on the punter, Nick Needham had a chance to make the punter an all-pro practice punter, but didn't field it in time. Touchback 1 yard over the goal line. I got to tell y'all this one. Again, he boots a freaking set. This time he booted it 65 yards, right? And is traveling to the pylon. And Nick Needham is sitting right there. And Nick Needham thinks that it's about to go out at the 1, but it just curves around over the pylon for a touchback. And I'm like, Nick Needham, you got to feel that. I know. And I thought it was going out at the 1. It was so close. Man, this man is legit, man. This man was out there booting those kicks. I was highly impressed, man. Anyway, let's move forward, man. Breaking news, Xavier Howard is chatting with Byron Jones, both at the safety position, and the safeties are at the corner position. It's a walkthrough, and X is not padded up, just chilling with Needham and Byron. This was weird to me, and I dropped a picture of it on Twitter. The defense, during a little break, they got into formation. The starting D-line, the starting linebackers. But Byron Jones and Xavier Howard, yes, Xavier Howard, were both back at the safety position like a cover 2, and all the corners were up playing the boundary. I mean, all the safeties, Eric Ronem, they were up in the corner position. And I'm like, this is weird. Are they working on some little secretive defense that we don't know about? But it was just interesting to me because why would X even participate in it? And right when I was over, they went in 11 on 11s. They went in 11 on 11s. My bad. Let me move this. And X went back to the sideline and chilled. Let me see here. Dang, man. I hate when I hit that button. All my tweets go to the top. Now I got to scroll back down to find them again. I'm almost back, y'all. All right, man. All right, let's keep it going. Now we got more action. This was the 6 versus 8 Okay, you got Tua and 5 impact players. So it may be a running back, a tight end, 3 receivers, whatever set they want to run, but the 5 impact players, the guys that run routes and can receive the ball, the eligible receivers. So it's 6 versus 8 DBs. It's the entire secondary plus the linebackers and no D line. Okay. So the 3 down linemen weren't out there. Just the secondary and linebackers. So Tua dumps off to the flat for 1 yard. He had the tight end in the middle for 12 plus, but declined. I thought he should have went to the tight end. He was wide open in the middle, but he dumped it off on the 1. All right. Next play, Tua to Gaskins for a deep bomb to the right sideline, 30-yarder. Not sure if that flies in real game. Safety closed, but decided not to blast it. Did y'all see? Y'all should have saw this highlight on Twitter. He did squeeze it through, and it was a beautiful play and a beautiful pass from Tua. So I'm not talking about his pass. I'm wondering if Gaskins would have held on to that, because if you go watch that play on Twitter, that safety was full speed, but was like, I'm not finna try to hit him right now. We both might end up hurt. So in a real game, that could have been a train wreck. But Tua, that's an aggressive play, man. Somebody said this is 7-on-7. No, this is legitimately 6-on-8. Yeah. The beat writers probably said 7-on-7, but that's what threw me off. I had to count 4 times to make sure. It was 6-on-8. It was Tua and the 5 eligible receivers, and it was all 8 defenders that's not on the D line. The linebackers and D ends, we run a hybrid. So the 4 linebackers and the 2 safeties and the 2 corners. So it was 6-on-8. All right. Let me see here. Let's keep it moving. But Tua, hey, that was a beautiful pass. He threw it through the double coverage. The pass wasn't an issue. It was just the fact that I think Gaskins would have got lit up by that safety, man. Tua, quick dump off to the right flat, up the sideline, 10 plus yards. Foster, nice catch between defenders from Brissett for 15 in the middle of the D. Play of the day. This was the early play of the day. It was nice. I got to give Brissett some credit for this one. He threw a 50-yard bomb down the middle to Foster. Number 20. I was making sure that was Foster. Next play, dump off to the flat, up the sideline for 15. But that 50-yard bomb, man, touchdown, that was a beautiful, man. He let that ball fly, and the receiver caught it in stride. The receiver had to speed up. You could see he put on the gears, and it was just perfect, man. And those were the explosive plays we've been missing for a while, including Tua's 2 before that, the 30-yard of the Gaskins and all. All right. Shout out to TDPHINSTALK, amazing covers that we are watching all morning on Cop Blockers. You know what, Steven? I realized there ain't no practice tomorrow, bro. I was wrong. Okay. So there's no practice tomorrow. So I was definitely wrong on that. All right. TD number 20 is Ford. See, there y'all have it. I meant Ford then. I got the name wrong. I told y'all, man, I got to learn these numbers again. All right. So Isaiah Ford was the one. Heck of a catch for Ford, boy. All right. Sinet across the middle, 7 yards. Sinet, deep strike that was broken up by number 51. Almost another bomb. And that one, listen, that was almost another bomb. Sinet should have sailed it about 1 yard deeper because number 51 caught up to it and broke it up. All right, Sinet across the middle again for 7 yards. It's Tua time, y'all. Tua, nice connection with Albert Wilson on comeback route with great coverage, 11 yards. Albert Wilson was draped over, but it was a comeback route, and Tua threw it at the perfect time. He hit him. Albert Wilson fell, and he got hit right away. It was just one of those quick little first downs that I love, man. Tua picks the wrong tight end. Both run same route on opposite side. He throws to the one not looking, and other had a good step. So this was one of the things that Tua did make a bad decision on today. Ain't that big of a deal. He's having a phenomenal day so far. So remember I told y'all earlier they've been running some plays that are mirrored. So this time you had 2 tight ends on one on each side. and they both ran like a 15-yard, post, right? So what happened was Tua stared down the tight end on the left. First of all, he never had separation. And then the ball was already gone and coming right by him when he turned around. And it was just like, he was like, oh, never had a shot. But the other tight end on the other side beat his man from the line of scrimmage, had 3-yard separation, and was wide open. Wide open. So it's like they're running these double plays, both of them doing the same thing. It's just a matter of him picking the right one. He did it right earlier with Parker because Waddle and Parker were doing the same route, and he struck it to Parker. So it's just one of them plays, make sure he's looking at both of them and picking the one with better separation. And that comes with time, all right? All right, let's see. Here we go. Tua tries to thread the needle, but Needham says, no, sir. Nice pass breakup. Flag for holding, but not near the play on defense. So this is one Tua tried to stick in there, but Needham played great defense. He broke it up, but somewhere else on the field, there was a holding call. So defense got in trouble on that one. All right. Brissett, short right for 10 yards. Brissett, short left for 12 yards. Folks, these are all 6 versus 8. Brissett almost connects deep sideline right on the right side, but number 8 drops it. Another deep bomb, but this time number 8 just dropped it. He's also hurt on the sideline. Not sure if he hurt his body or his pride. Just saying, which is true. I feel like he just blew the play and felt bad about it. And then you know how sometimes guys will lay down like they hurt after they screw up. That's how I kind of feel, honestly. But I can't tell the man body. I'm just saying what I think. Is what it is. So, hey, to each his own. All right, number 8 up and walking, and then I said walk of shame. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going. Tua time. Tua fakes the handoff, throws a screen, and gets a huge chunk, but we got a flag. This is now 11 on 11 from the 15. Yeah, they threw a screen pass that went it went up the field. It was a beautiful, we started at the 30. It probably brought us to like the 6-yard line, but there was a flag on the play. I couldn't capture what the flag was, but it was on the offense. So it was what it was. All right, next up, Tua handoff up the middle for 2 yards. Tua throws a strike moving backward. Oh, this was a beautiful one. I remember this. Tua throws a strike moving backward from the pressure to Waddle. Easy touchdown from 15 yards. So we're like at the 15-yard line. Tua hikes the ball. He's back to pass. The pressure just got there right away. It was one of the few times the O-line gave it up. 2 guys coming. Tua moving backwards. He off of it, like moving backwards off of his leg. I'm like, throw it away. And he just bullets it. It's like unorthodox throw. He just, and Waddle coming across the middle catches it and weaves through traffic and touchdown. It was a thing of beauty. It was one of those, oh crap, oh yeah, one of those plays. And it would have never happened if Tua ain't make that crazy, unbelievable throw. Literally 2 guys about to destroy him, but stuck in there as he's backwards and just released it, a nice little bullet. It was an unorthodox pass, but that's how he had to be to get it off. And he got it off to Waddle in stride. All right. It was a thing of beauty. And Waddle was like, I gotta get in here. And he got in. So good work on that one. Next play, Tua hands off to Gaskins for 8 yards. Tua from the 6-yard line, play action, rolls right, finds a wide open Albert Wilson for the touchdown on the back of the end zone. That's the same play he got into a little scuffle at the end. Y'all saw it on Twitter. But he rolled out from the 6-yard line and struck it in there, man. And the running game, by the way, you might have not have noticed, it was kind of like picking up a little because, see, this is the deal. Our running game started to pick up, but I immediately recognized if Tua's playing like this and just hitting people all over the field, now them linebackers can't be very anxious. And now Gaskin's getting the 8-yard runs and the 6-yard runs. Y'all see how that works? So I just felt like the running game started to open up a little, and that was purely because Tua had the defense scrambling in the secondary. And that's what we're going to need from him, this high level of play, so that they could worry more about the pass, which should start to open up run lanes. Let's see. All right, next play. Tua throws the ball away on a would-be sack. The D-line man just turned away. So this would have been a sack, or he would have got hit while he was throwing it away. It was that close. But I love the thought process of, let me get rid of the ball, because that's something I've been aggravated about the last few days, because he hadn't really been getting rid of it much. And I love what he did there. Okay. Now it's Brissett's turn. Brissett from the 20 fakes the handoff, and the screen looked trash, throws it in the dirt. He was running the same place Tua was running before. Remember, Tua got that big chunk on the screen? Brissett ran the same thing. Play action, looking for it, nothing. He just threw it in the dirt, which you're supposed to do if it ain't developed, but it just didn't work. Next play, Brissett, handoff up the middle for 1 yard. Next play, Brissett, short throw out for 2 yards. Brissett from the 8, first and goal, QB keeper, quick pass to number 31 for the touchdown. So he finally punched it in. Brissett, similar play, better guarded for 6-yard pass. So they ran the same play twice, and the defense didn't allow him in the end zone this time. He got a 6-yard pass, but they got on him. All right. Y'all hit that like button. I can't believe we got 600 people in here coming up to midnight. So punch that like button, because we only got 254 likes. If you love the fact that Tua balled out today, hit that like button. Even if you're a Tua hater, listen, you got to give credit where credit is due when it's due. You know, you got to give credit where it's due when it's due. And this man deserves tons of credit today. So don't be like that. Get this man his credit. When he stink up the joint, we easily point it out. Let's make sure we point out when he's phenomenal. I'm not saying the man was good today. I'm literally saying he was phenomenal. I was impressed, highly impressed. I didn't even feel like, honestly, I was shocked. I was like, we need this on a consistent basis. I've never seen you even flash like this. This ain't even Arizona material. This is better than Arizona, because you did everything in the pocket. You didn't have to escape with your legs to make something happen 4 times. You know? I mean, listen, if he can play like this in the regular season, we own one. We ready. Now, again, I ain't finna trip. I told y'all earlier, I need to see more of these. But if he can play like this in the regular season, problem solved, ladies and gentlemen. Period. Hit that like button, man. All right, man, let's keep it going. Where'd I leave off? Brissett throws too early due to pressure. Pressure Titans. Never saw ball. Oh, tight end never saw the ball coming. Incomplete. Yeah, they came in on him hot on that play, and he got rid of it before the tight end even turned around. Sinnett, handoff 1 yard. Sinnett, play action, beautiful pass to the end zone. TD, touchdown, defensive pass interference. Declined, but truth is, Shaquem Griffin would have had the sack, but slowed up to protect Sinnett. So it was a sack. It's just that they let it keep going like they've been doing many plays, and they let Sinnett throw the touchdown in. Shaquem Griffin got back there and just ran past him and put his hand up like I got one. Then Sinnett threw the touchdown. So however you want to read it. Okay, next play. Sinnett, QB keeper, runs in for the touchdown. Yes, that was a quarterback keeper from Sinnett. If you're enjoying the live tweet, share this tweet on Twitter so people know where to find us. And thanks for all those who shared it. It was about 26 people. Shout out to all y'all. All right, another water break. Next up, Tua. Oh, so I tweeted, Tua having his strongest day of camp so far, and it's with pads on. Had a few opportunities missed, but overall, I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Let's go, Tua. I've always believed in you. Smiling emoji. The haters will clip this one. So I was just trolling people at that point. But anyway, keeping it up. Special teams, receiving team need to wake up. We just got an onside kick. So that I ain't like that. We actually converted on an onside kick. All right. For those asking, how does the kick return look? Nothing to see. They aren't really returning, just catching and jogging forward. Yeah, so when they kick the ball, when Waddle get it, he's like running, but the defense ain't trying. They ain't even doing nothing. They're just all running by him to show the angle they need to take, and he's in there trying to juke, but nobody's really playing football. All right, so it's nothing on kickoffs really happening other than the kick and people going where they belong. All right, for those, here we go. Tua, open field time. Let's get it. Tua hands off to Gaskins, 2 yards. Tua with the 20-yard strike to Albert Wilson. Just a great throw by our QB1. I'm becoming a believer. Oh, man. That one was definitely retweeted. Like all them other ones I was reading, nobody put nothing. And that one was retweeted 17 times and 202 likes. Boy, y'all funny, man. Our boy is Drew Brees, Tua .0. LOL. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you, he looked great today, man. I don't compare him to the greats, but he looked like a top 5 quarterback today. That's just the truth. All right, let's keep it going. Tua just amazed me again. Held the ball for 5 seconds, but this time it was warranted because the O-line provided great protection. He rolls left, finds his tight end for 20 yards. So he backed the pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But guess what? Ain't nobody was around him. The O-line was just playing great protection. Then he rolled out on the run, tight end, 20 yards, strike. Just impressed me again, man. It was just a beautiful thing because y'all know I've been calling out these holding the ball over five seconds. But I only call it out when a defender get in the backfield. Today, he didn't hold it that long, and when he did, it wasn't nobody around him. Shout out to the O-line, man. Shout out to the O-line. Somebody said top 5 in the NFL, question mark. We're going to talk about that in a second. I mean it. I don't care what you say. You can hate on me all you want. Next play, Tua sack this time, holding ball too long. Refs blow whistle. He's trying to be aggressive, and I'm loving it. So I get it. This was a case. It wasn't like the other days, like you just keep holding it too long. On this play, you just see that he feeling himself because he wants more. That's what it was. It was just, I want more. He was such on a roll, you can tell. I'm looking for it. They in here. They got me. Okay. He just wanted more. And again, get rid of the ball, but I couldn't knock it. When you're on a roll like that, you want more. You want more, man. And I could see it because he's looking deep. He looking for it. But Nick Saban said that coming out of college, he holds on to the ball too long because he always wants the big play. And it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I don't want him getting hurt. That's why I don't like it. Get rid of that ball. This the NFL. It ain't college. Well, you got hurt in college holding it. But, it's a catch-22. Tell TD to stop being so entertaining to have Bills fans in here. They welcome. I need them to hear why they finna fall in the AFC East this year. Their demise is upon us. It's Tua time, baby. All right, man. Let's keep it going. All right. Tua hands off to Gaskins for a nice 15-yard run. Again, when you throwing 3 strikes in a row, the run lanes open up. I'm telling y'all, I think he's going to be a huge part of the run game getting off. He's just going to have to continue to be aggressive. All right. Now, Tua intercepted by Javon Holland. Here's a moment of real talk. He's done so well today that the pick is no big deal. Overthrew his man, but nobody's perfect. Let me tell you why I gave him grace on that, because, I'm very critical of Tua, and I will continue to be, period. That's just who I am. I want to see greatness, because if he got the potential, then everybody should. This was one he's back there looking for the big game, and he got flushed out, and he's throwing kind of on the run, and it's opposite. It's like he's running this way, but he sees this guy, he's throwing back the opposite way, and he sails it too high over the tight end. But the tight end was open, but it was difficult because there was a guy in front of the tight end by about 8 yards. But you got to understand that tight end was about 20 yards deep. So the defender is about 13 yards. The tight end is about 20 yards. And he had to get it over the defender to get the wide open guy. But he just sailed it too high where it went over the tight end. And Javon Hollins was like, oh, let me go get that. And I'm going to be honest, Javon Hollins has played well, but this wasn't a case of Javon Hollins just out there like balling. It's just, oh, he overthrew it. Let me go get it. Bam. So good pick. We'll take it. But I don't want you to think, oh, Javon Hollins broke on the ball and did this or cut him off. It was just one of them things overthrew into the safety. So it happens. Like when he threw the pick, I was just like, and we already up 30-10 in this game. I'm good. That's how I felt. That's how I felt his day was. We up 30-10. He threw the pick. I'm good. That's how I felt about it. All right. All right. Next up was Brissett. Brissett hands off 3 yards. Brissett dump off to the right, incomplete. Receiver just dropped it. Brissett wide open. Albert Wilson across the middle just drops the easy one. Another drop. Brissett. I don't know what was up with Albert Wilson today, y'all. He was dropping a lot of passes. All right. Brissett had a wide open tight end, number 85, for 25 yards and overthrew him badly. Brissett fakes the handoff, blitz 2 defenders in his face, hits the wide receiver immediately on a sharp slant. Great play. I like when he did that. It reminded me of what Tua did with Waddle falling back with the defenders coming towards him. Brissett, offsides, free play for the offense. Brissett goes deep middle to Albert Wilson, 50-yard touchdown. I remember this too. The defensive end jumped. They hiked the ball. He sat there and waited. The protection was beautiful, and he let it fly across the middle. Albert Wilson caught it and ran the other 20 yards for the touchdown. That was a thing of beauty. All right. Next up was Sinnett. He got sacked. Sinnett. Then he got a nice slant to number 83 in very tight coverage, 10+ yards. Sinnett, delay of game, flag, delay of game, flag, receiver lined up on the wrong spot. Sinnett informed him, but too late. Yeah, I remember this. So Sinnett got everybody lined up. He about to hike the ball. He noticed his guy in the wrong spot. He like, come on, hurry up, you over there. He running across, down, said, flag comes out, delay of game. So, and that's third team, so who cares? Next up, Sinnett, nice strike for 20 under pressure to number 83 again. And Sinnett had a strong outing on that rep. I started tweeting it, and I was like, Sinnett making some really big time throws on this. He looked really good on that rep. But again, all right, Jason Sanders time, ladies and gentlemen. Sanders from 31, good. Sanders from 35, left hash mark, good. Sanders from 43, good. Sanders from 43 again, good. Sanders from 49, no good, off the left goal post. It boom right off the goal post, man. I was like, oh, my MVP. Sanders from 37, good. And then we went back to more open field plays from the 27, 75 yards to go for Tua from the 25. So they here's a drill that they ran. They gave each quarterback a minute and 15 seconds. Okay. They gave them a minute and 15 seconds. You got a minute and 15 seconds to go 75 yards. Okay. And this is how it went. Tua, 5-yard pass, hurry up offense. Tua, quarterback keeper, flicks it to Gaskins for 5 yards. 46 seconds left. So 30 seconds went off the clock, and we only got 10 yards. He gave what the defense gave him. I mean, he took what the defense gave him, but in this situation, you got to take shots. You know what I mean? We're basically at the 35, our own 35 with 46 seconds left now. All right, next play. Tua, Titans underneath, gets 9 yards. And then Tua got sacked. 23 seconds left. So here we are. We lost yards on that sack, and we're still back there on the 30-something with 23 seconds left. Team is at the 37-yard line, so we still got 63 yards to go with 23 seconds. Tua finds Waddle for a 20-yard strike in the zone. Ball clocked at the 42 with 9 seconds left. Man, when he threw this pass, I thought I was in a real game. I was like, "Oh, okay, hurry up. Y'all run, go clock it." I'm sitting there like I got in mode. I was like, because it was a beautiful pass, and it went right down the middle. Beautiful spiral, and Waddle caught it. And they ran up and they clocked it at the 42-yard line, but there were 9 seconds left. Now, at this point, they didn't allow him to start at the 42. They helped him out. They advanced the ball to the 16-yard line, and they took 4 seconds off the clock. And they said, 5 seconds left. Let's see what you could do. So Tua, he hiked the ball. He couldn't find a man. He had great protection. He back there running, just scrambling, looking, nothing. And he threw it out of the back of the end zone, and that was pretty much the game. It was like they had 14-14 on the scoreboard or whatever. In real life, we would have kicked the field goal. But yeah. So it didn't end well, but it was the first time I've seen this drill all camp. So it went nothing to like I just think in those plays there needed to be a better sense of urgency on the first 2 plays, because it was like they were hurrying, but it was a slow pace hurry. Okay. And that's the whole offense. Now Brissett got a chance in with the 1:15 on the clock from the 25. First play, 5-yard pass. Second play, Brissett deep left sideline for 37 yards. Beautiful pass, receiver, great separation. I forgot who the receiver was, but it was a teardrop. All right. Then the next play, Brissett incomplete, left, definitely pass interference, but no flag. So now we got 46 seconds left from the 32-yard line. Brissett, nice strike in traffic, 17 yards to number 8, timeout. So we got 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line with 37 seconds left. And what happens next? False start. Back it up to the 37. Not the 37. We backed it up, though. All right, Brissett, 2nd and 15, hits number 32 for 10 yards. Brissett, under pressure, throws it away. 3rd and 5 with 25 seconds left. Brissett, pass complete to the 3, but we have a pass interference. I think offense, game over, we lose. Because we got to the 3-yard line, but in order for him to make that catch, it was offensive pass interference. And with that offensive pass interference, I think they did the clock runoff, and we lost the game. So Reed Sinnett, they didn't even give a shot, and that was all, folks. That was the end of practice. So let me tell y'all, there were very few things to be very critical of Tua Tagovailoa today. The reason why I say Tua looked like a top 5 quarterback today, you would have had to be there to see the throws. I'm an advocate of I haven't seen the it factor in Tua. I haven't seen special like everybody else supposedly see. Today I saw that. Today I saw, that was nice. That was sweet. Ooh, okay. Let's go. I'm up in the stands like, come on, Tua, let's go. You done had 3 good reps. Give me a 4th. Give me a 4th. I'm feeling like it's Sunday, and come on, man, you got this. And he delivered every time. He delivered every time today. And look at how many dump offs I mentioned. I've been mentioning that for 3 days straight. Dump off, 1 yard, blah, blah, blah. Tua was hitting them today. 5, 15, 20, 6, 13, 12, 37-yarder. Deep bomb down the left sideline, 20-yarder, 15-yarder, 10 plus. Just striking them, man. And I'm telling you, you don't have to believe me from the other days. It wasn't as good as they made it seem. But today, it didn't matter. It didn't matter the other days, because today he showed This is what I can be. This is what I am. I just need to come out and show it consistently. Period. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I'm not going to diminish his day. I'm not going to add on to his day neither. It was just a great performance. And in a real game, this kid would put up over 30 points today playing the way that he did. Yeah, he had a pick. Shame on him. But it happens. I didn't see any other plays that was almost a pick. I didn't see you threw it too low. You threw it too high other than the one pick. And in other practices, there were several of those. And the indicator was when he started out in the red zone doing the passing drills and the 5-on-7s, he was striking everything. And I don't know. I don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, what got into him today. I don't know where, and maybe he's just getting more and more comfortable. And of course, like, you got to expect for him to still have days of inconsistencies, but we need less and less as time goes. But what I saw today gave me reason. I had a conversation with EM on the phone. I said, I got to be 1,000 with you, bro. The way Tua played today, if they got Watson, I still wouldn't be mad. But the way he played today, I wouldn't be mad if they had a cheap chance to get Watson and they decided to go with Tua. And that's a huge compliment. I would not be mad if they really are sitting here trying to get Watson for the right price, but they say, you know what, we're going to go with Tua. What he showed me today justifies that. It justifies that. It definitely does. EM said, well, rank his day. Was he a MVP of the league today or whatever? I said, let me think about what he was today, because no, he wasn't the MVP of the league today. But here's the description of what Tua was today. Tua was the version of they snubbed him for the Pro Bowl. That's what he was today. Tua was on the level where you would say, oh, they snubbed him from the Pro Bowl. In other words, he didn't play like the top 3 quarterbacks in the league, but number 4, just on the outside. Oh, why they didn't let my boy in? He balled out this year. That's the level he played on today. He just got snubbed for the Pro Bowl. And that is a huge compliment. EM said, well, give me your usual scale of 10 rating. I said, bro, I got to give him an 8.3. And if y'all know my scale of 1 to 10, 8.3 is everything. 8.3 is everything. Period. 8.3 is up there. The way Tannehill is playing right now is like an 8.5 to me. I know some of y'all still hate on him, but it's legit. The way Patrick Mahomes plays on the regular is like a 8.7 to me. The way Derek Carr plays on the regular is like a 7.5. The way Matt Ryan plays on the regular is an 8. I'm trying to give y'all context of what I mean when I say 8.3. That's top tier. I told y'all I felt like Tua's last year was like a 6 at best. And this year I need him to be a 7. That's growth. But ultimately, 3 or 4 years, we got to be touching 8. We got to be touching about 7.7 or 8. And he's the guy. But he played like an 8.3 today, man. And I'm telling y'all now, man, I believed in him today. I don't know how to slice it any other way. But again, the important thing from this point going forward is, are we going to see this Tua Tagovailoa on a consistent basis? Because that's all that matters. We need to be able to see this guy on a consistent basis. But it tells us he got it. It tells us he can do it. It tells us he has all the intangibles in it to string together a great day, which might just be Sunday. So all I ever need to see is that you can do it. And now it's just a game of consistency and learning through your still young errors. Learning through those errors. Y'all hit that like button, man. We got 653 people watching after midnight, and we only got 360 likes. Let's go on a like campaign real quick. I don't understand. I've been telling y'all the absolute truth, whether you like it or love it or hate it. Since I went to camp, I've been telling the straight up truth about what I've been seeing. I've been getting beat up about it and everything. Today, I'm blessed with the opportunity, because if he played like trash, I would have been, nah, it was trash. Nope, I don't want to hear it. I'll be doing what I'm normally doing when he does. But I gave y'all the absolute truth. I'm not trying to inflate nothing. I'm not trying to switch. I ain't trying to do none of that. What I'm trying to tell y'all is the kid showed out today. Period. And I gotta be fair and call that out, man. I gotta be fair and call that out. Shout out to the homie for the donation. Said, is TD slowly drifting to the light? No, listen, he controls the switch. All I go after is light. But he has to flip the switch. And today he turned it on. LED. Today he turned it on. Brights. 1,000,000 watts. I don't flip switches. It's up to him to flip the switch. I just recognize where the light coming from. And today he shined that light bright. Period, man. What was the starting line today? Yeah, Eichenberg. Skrull wasn't starting. Dieter. Gosh, man, that's another thing. Thank you for bringing that up, because I got to mention this, y'all. We know who the starters are going to be on this team, but there's a lot of rotating in and out. One guy who isn't practicing much is Byron Jones. He's not on the field as much. They're swapping in and out different linemen and different defensive linemen, just like in a regular flow of a game they would. It's just that every time you see Tua, you don't always see the same people out there on offense or defense. So they're moving people around, still trying to figure out who best fits where. But I know Jackson, Austin for sure, Hunt, Dieter, and Eichenberg. And the Kenley situation, I got to look at that a little bit more, because I actually got some film, but I'm going to study it for myself. Logan said at TDPHINSTALK, what was your favorite play of camp today? Mine was to a 15-yard TD drag route to Waddle under pressure. Also, great time meeting you today. Oh, shout out to Logan, man. I saw him today at camp. That was pretty cool. I highlighted that one where he was falling backwards and he just bulleted it in the Waddle, and Waddle just getting through for the touchdown. That was under pressure, so it was a big-time play. But I got to say the Jacoby Brissett's 50-yard bomb to Allen Hurns, it kind of felt like an open-up moment for everything, because it was on the money. But I also like the one to I think Gaskins on the sideline for like 30-something yards by Tua. I also like the one that he hit to Parker early in practice, that deep in route for about 15 to 20 yards. I love that one. I also love the one to Albert Wilson wide open in the middle of the teeth of the defense, because he had such a great drive that he finished it off. Let me see any other ones that were just, I mean, it was a whole bunch of nice like slant ones and stuff that he had today as well. Like none of these, and a lot of these slants weren't short slants. They were like deep posts. Like, what else? He just made some plays, man. He made a lot of them. I can't even like just lock all of them. All kinds of great plays today. Yes, sir. You're right. See, Logan was out there. He know what I'm talking about, man. But it was nice meeting you today as well. I appreciate you coming through, bro. I think that was it. But overall, if you're a Tua doubter, I understand why you have been a Tua doubter. But we also got to take heed to progress. And today was such a huge day that it was a little more to progress to me internally. But again, I'm kind of a reserved person. I'm gonna praise him right now, but I'm gonna look like, were you just fooling me? But it really ain't no fooling today. You can't do all of what he did, fooling them, being, you can't. You know how a broke clock is right twice a day? Well, he was right 20 times a day. So there really ain't no fooling in that. And I understand that he's still gonna have moments where it's like, oh, he had a rough day today. I get that, but what I saw today makes me understand we got to just build him up and build his confidence to where he could put what he put together today on a consistent basis. Shout out to Josh Tito with the donation. Says, so after you saw Tua 8.3 today, would you trade for Watson still? And also, have you seen Colin Cowherd's latest Tua rant? Colin always going on Tua. It would have been important for Colin to see today's practice because a lot of the stuff Colin says, whether you agree or not, I be feeling like he be spot on with a lot of things. Now, I think he's more convicted in saying that he was not going to be a great player because he just doesn't have it. I think he's biased in that nature because I just feel like Colin is the type of guy where he could have saw today and still said, I mean, he's doing this without his best corner out there, and blah, blah, blah. Nobody's ever said this defense was, you know what I'm saying? He'll make a reason why it's not a big deal. And that's what those are your real haters. But at the same token, some of the things, see, it's the justify haters when they talk about some of his problems for real, but then they add on top of it, just like what I be doing. When I talk about his issues, they're real issues, but I may add something on, but that's just the troll of Tua ears. I just got something personally against the Tua ears, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's not Tua, it's the Tua ears. If he's doing something bad, I call it out, but I add a little sauce on top, but that's only for the Tua ears. And I know that makes me seem like a hater and biased, and I'll take that because it's fine. I know what I see, and I know what I'm telling the truth, but I add that extra sauce just for the Tua ears. I love trolling them because they're not real Dolphin fans, y'all. Why am I going to sit here and cater anything to people who aren't real Dolphin fans? And like I said, for those that don't know what a Tua is, it's the people that if Tua got traded today, they're no longer Dolphin fans. They're following him wherever he goes, and that's the team they love. I can't get down with that. So, yeah, I might add a little extra. Oh, my gosh, this guy played like trash today. He trash. Nope, I don't care. Y'all, but yeah, I add that because I want them to soak it in. I want them to feel every bit of it. But my actual analysis of Tua, I try to be unbiased and straightforward. But all that little extra commentary at the end, that's just me poking the stick at him, and stuff like that. But one thing I'll tell you, every time he has a day like today, I never waver and I come and I deliver. I deliver what this man did well. Every time he has moments like this, I deliver. Last year, they didn't want to give me credit for that. In the Arizona game, go look at the receipts, the post-game show. I delivered because that's what I want to see in my quarterback. The Patriots game that nobody talks about until I start talking about last year, which I think was his best game. He was trash in the first 3 quarters, but he figured it out and got the W at the end. That's the game that I like. I praised them about it, but it ain't my fault that it was few in between areas to opportunities to praise him at the time. It is what it is. But anyway, man, I just wanted to make sure I dropped it on y'all tonight. Let y'all know, man, Quarterback did his thing today. Shout out to Tua Tagovailoa. Great job, homie. Keep it up. We're looking forward to more of that because we need it. We've been burnt too many times. Keep working hard. It's showing off. And listen, man, let's support our guy. Let's support our guy. But remember, it's going to come with more struggles now. It's going to come with more struggles. It's not like, hey, the switch has been flipped and he's Mahomes from this point forward. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. That'll be sweet too. I'm just saying. That'll be sweet too. Shout out to the homie EM coming in, man. It's crazy, man. What time is it? 12:15, and we still got over 600 people watching. Like, listen, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Hit the like button. We're a little down on these likes tonight, man. We had 650 people watching, and we only got 416 likes. Do y'all know some of the recent videos been getting 1,000 likes? Punch that like button, man. Punch that like button. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. 423. Hit that like button or the dislike. I don't care if you mad that I'm praising Tua now and you want me to keep the same energy. Just hit the dislike button. Maybe that'll be your vent. Okay. But you can't get that out of me. Okay. I always believed in the kid. I knew he was the GOAT. Let's go Tua, baby. I'm a Tua-neer right now. Boy, some people skin boiling right now. They like, I can't stand this dude. I've been sitting around for 3 years trying to prove him wrong. And now that I got a little bit of thing to hold on to, he don't care. He just switches and goes the right way. Y'all don't understand. There's people that watch this channel just to come at me. Just to come at me, man. They watch this channel just to prove me wrong. And that's why I do the trolling that I do. That's why I do the troll. But have y'all noticed it hasn't been much TD you trash or TD you a hater? And have y'all noticed it ain't been much of that in the comment section tonight? You know why that is? Because you're allowed to say the good things, but you're not allowed to say the bad. But there's another reason as well. Because I turned on the subscriber only chat tonight. So everybody who's chatting tonight, thank you for subscribing to the channel. So all the haters came through like, oh, you're trash. Your message cannot be sent unless you're subscribed to TDPHINSTALK. They stay really bad. Nah. They're like, I got to subscribe to hate on them. That's too much work. But you know what? It's worth it. Oh, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell y'all a little secret. TD love his haters. TD love his haters. And if you're a hater watching right now, man, I love you, man. I love you. You are the light of my heart. You are the twinkle in my eye. To all my haters, I'm starting the OnlyFans, by the way. Oh, man. I'm starting the OnlyFans, by the way, man. You might want to be one of the first subscribers. Oh, man. Oh, I need to stop, man. Oh, man. I need to stop. Oh, OnlyFans auditions, man. Oh, let me stop. Anyway, man. Oh my gosh, man. I'm cracking myself up, man. I'm like exhausted, but I like y'all making me make myself laugh. To my haters, man. Thank you for subscribing if you're a hater. Okay, because going forward, you're going to need to be subscribed to hate on me. Okay, now you can unsubscribe after, but we're going to keep getting that subscribe and unsubscribe. We're going to make you work a little harder to hate over here. All right, drop the OnlyFans link. Nah, man. Hey, the haters got the link. They made the link. The haters made the link. Oh man, it's exclusive for the haters, man. It's exclusive for the haters. Okay. Somebody said I'm a hater. hey, send me a DM in Instagram. I'm gonna see you on OnlyFans. Oh man, still DRU in the donation said this is your first OnlyFans tip. Oh man, they sending that cash, man. Hey, I gotta get off this stream and go boot up the OnlyFans, man. That cash coming through. Oh man, donate if you want the OnlyFans, y'all. Oh man, so I'm gonna have my haters paying me too. Oh man, you can't ask for a better life, y'all. When your haters paying you, not this guy, not whoever sent the donation, man. I know he's just joking, but man, I'm gonna have the haters paying me, man. TD, you still thinking Q? I don't know what the Q means. You got to elaborate, all right? Watson ears versus two in ears. Let me tell you. Okay, let me answer that. Watson ears versus two in ears. I don't think there is a such thing as a Watson ear. Let me tell you why. The Tua ears, once again, they're not going to be Dolphin fans if Tua is traded. So there's no such thing as a Watson ear because the people are fans of the Dolphins now, whether we have him or not. It's just people that said it's obviously an upgrade at quarterback, period. That's all. So again, that's what makes you add the ear, okay? It's whether or not you'd still be a fan of the team if that person was gone, okay? TD was spotted balling out in camp. Literally, only fans balling out. Noah is the reason we pay X. Thank God for Noah. Oh, we got a donation earlier when somebody asked which wide receivers do we cut. Man, I don't even know how to answer the question. I feel bad you gave a donation for a question I can't even answer because all of them balling out. Like literally, Kirk Merritt's playing great football. Foster's playing good football. You know, Waddle, Parker, Fuller's going to make the team. Albert Wilson's played good football, except today he's been dropping passes. Jakeem Grant has actually been playing well, but again, not as well as people making it seem. He's making plays, but again, we've seen this story before. So I'm going to take him off the list for now. Allen Hurns even make a few plays. You still got Coleman. I mean, you got a lot of guys. Preston, I ain't even mentioned. So I don't know who makes the team. Like, either way, we going to have 8 that's ready for war. Hopefully we carry 8 and not 7. I believe we'll take 8 because there's too much talent not to. So we'll see. We shall see. Trade Devontae Parker for a quality O-lineman. Saints? I don't know if y'all watch Cock Blockers this morning, the morning show with Miami Sports Music with Steven on, but when I got there, Greer was on the field walking with a cell phone, and I was trolling. I wasn't trolling Greer. I was like, Greer, what's up? But I had him on camera. He was like, hey, what's up? So y'all can go check that exclusive out on Miami Sports Music, man, because I've been going live on there for pre-training camp, showing y'all the field and all of that. And Greer just was walking out on his cell phone. I'm like, is that Chris? And I'm streaming. I'm like, is that Chris Greer? Sure is. I flipped the camera. Showed everybody. I was just Greer. He was like, what's up? And then he ignored me like, what's up? Then I said, Greer. He looked at me. I said, hey, man, I see what you're doing, homie, man. We got your back. Good job, man. You making all the right moves. He was like, oh, okay. Next time, don't ignore me the first time. But anyway, yeah, man. He was out there, man. And I was like, oh, my gosh, I should have trolled him. That was the perfect opportunity to be like, hey, Greer, you on the phone trying to trade X? I should have did it. I wasn't thinking about it until I got in the stands. That would have been perfect, man. TD, I tried yelling X. He right in front of me. Yeah, man, he was down there on that sideline. Hey, Logan, did you see where like him and Byron Jones were like lined up at the safety position? Like I was confused why he was even participating in the little walkthrough with the defense. You might know what I was talking about because you were out there. But yeah, man, I would trade Parker for Ruiz right now. Of course. I mean, I think anybody would. TD, he is on the phone trying to find your OnlyFans. Listen, man, I done already dropped the OnlyFans on the step of the training facility. Listen, just go to OnlyFans and type in TD Fans Talk, and you'll see me. You'll see me, man. All right? You'll see me on there, man. Listen, man, parental advisory warning. Oh man, coming soon to MSM Podcast Network, TD OnlyFans. Hey, you got to pay a lot for that, Steven, because listen, man, you got to pay a lot from that, man. The haters be donating big bucks, man. Yes, I saw that little confused though. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. TD, you confident in our backfield? I don't know what to be in our backfield until, I mean, there again, we had a atrocious day yesterday with the backfield. But again, I can't put these on the running backs because these okay, I don't know what to think until we play another team because this front seven is just nasty for the Dolphins. Let me leave it at that, okay? Let me leave it at that. All right. Anyway, man, y'all been hanging out with me too long. Anybody hanging out with me after midnight ain't a good thing. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, I gotta go crank up the OnlyFans for the haters. So I'll see y'all later. Love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for always tuning in and showing love and support. Thank you to all my haters, those who are jealous on a consistent, unadulterated level. Just all day, every day, me living rent free in their heads, always having to mention me because they ain't me. I love you. I love all y'all. Thank y'all for hating on me because you drive this engine. I appreciate y'all. And at the end of the day, we're better together than we are apart. But hey, I only give it how you want it. Peace. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Josh Allen is trash. Tua not playing well is a thing of the past. And this team is about to have a blast. Let's get some cash. Or go to OnlyFans and shake some up. I'll see y'all later. Peace. I gotta go to sleep, man. I got highway hysteria right now, man. Oh man, why isn't this thing closing? Okay, in broadcast. It's just stuck here. All right, I guess they want me to give y'all some more bars. I'm from Mars. Yeah, I'm a reach for the stars. I drive a car, better yet, a truck. You better duck. Good luck. Give me a buck. Josh Allen suck. You like the delay? You better pray. Because I ain't playing no games. I'm going to let. Oh, man. Hey, listen, y'all got to pay for these. I got to get out of here. See, I can't keep getting these bars free. Hey, but get ready for the release. I can't wait for the release. We doing the final edits and stuff for the video. Me and Solo D, we dropped the track. I went to the studio. I got it in. Everybody loving it so far. Y'all gonna love it too. But the video about to drop too. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Y'all know we're gonna probably have a premiere when we do. I think y'all gonna love the song. It's a new era. All right. That's all you need to know. It's a new era, okay? Debuting on the morning show too. Yeah, of course, man. Whenever it's the final cut is done, we got to do it, man. But I can't wait, man. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and I think I put some real bars on it. You know, I was mainly talking about our draft picks and Tua, but I put some bars on it, and it's pretty fire, man. Y'all gonna love it. Are you getting online tomorrow again? Great chance that I am. I think I will be on tomorrow as well. This weekend is gonna be rough for me. I might do half of the Hall of Fame game, by the way, because I got to pick my wife up from the airport tomorrow night. So we'll see. All right. I got the song the other night. It's fire. Oh, you got the finished version, Steven? You got the finished version, man? He was gonna make one more edit on it though, so I don't know if he did it yet. Something we wanted to change in it. But did we decide when we actually gonna release it? That's gonna be the question, man. All right, Logan, appreciate you, man. Get you some rest. CD. Yes, I do. Okay. But yeah, man. Hopefully we can release it sooner than later because the season. Oh, next week. All right, so we're gonna release it next week. All right. TD, have a panel on tomorrow. I could do that. We could probably chop it up and have a panel. I might be on and off of it, but I can get a panel going. So if y'all want to come chop it up tomorrow, just come through on the stream. Let's talk about some of the stuff that's going on. But hey, these are good times to be a Dolphin fan. Good stuff happening out here, man. outside of that, man, I don't know why this thing ain't working in the stream. I gotta figure this out. I might have to reboot it. Well, Austin Bills, don't get me started on that. I hope they move to Austin because that's gonna be the biggest troll for the next 20 years for me. Oh, the Austin Bills. TD, you're great. Staying up with while studying. Fins up. I appreciate you, Donald. Shout out to you, man. Uh, bring reason on. Hey, man, if he's here, if he's here, Bills going down to Texas, looking for a new stadium. Yeah. In my opinion, tomorrow Howard either gets re-signed or traded. We'll see. I hope so. All right, TD. I heard Josh Allen is featured on the track. I knew you were always a Bills fan. Then the song would be trash, and I promise you the song isn't trash, so he's not on there. All right. Anyway, man, y'all just talking now. Oh, Doug up at 12:30. The baby must be woke, man. He said, "What's up, bud? I did you proud." So I appreciate it, man. I tuned in to the beginning, but then I had to take care of business with these kiddos, man. Thanks for taking care of it. If y'all didn't go see it, the AFC East roundtable was tonight, and Doug handled business for the Dolphins community, man. And I appreciate you, homie. Thank you so much. I know it was last minute, but you held me down, man. Nothing but love, bro. TD, of course, I ain't reading no more Josh Allen trash. I got you, bud. As always, man, I always got you too. Just let me know. All right. Become the London Bills. And now that would be lit. Where Engraving been, man? He ducking you? Yeah, he ducked me. He know the Dolphins finna give it to him on Thursday night, but I think he actually flew to Baltimore and went to a Ravens training camp. Last I saw, I think he did. So that was pretty cool. Bills should move and never come back, right, TD? Man, they need to just ban their name, ban Josh Allen from the league. That much trash on the field shouldn't be allowed. All right. It's bad for the brand, the shield. All right. Come hang out in the morning on Miami Sports Music, number one Miami fans, number one morning show. Clock Blockers with Stephen D. There you have it, guys. 8:30 every morning. The show starts. So y'all go check it out. It's 8:30 or 9:30, Stephen. Correct me if I'm wrong, and acknowledge me if I'm right. 8:30 or 9:30. I'm getting mixed up right now mentally. I've been out and driving home 4 hours. I'm tired. I'm gonna get this answer, then we're gonna get up out of here, y'all. Are you going to the joint practices with Atlanta? I'm debating that. 8:30, yes, I figured. Cheated the Bills coming to San Antonio site. By the way, Engraven put out 3 new videos today about the Ravens. Good stuff. Yes, sir. Is that Eastern time? It's always Eastern. Fanatic Nation. TD, you have a good night. Dream of Tua throwing dimes. Hey, I'm all for that. Hey, listen, I just want the Dolphins to be a winning organization. I don't care who driving the ship. And right now, I feel good that Tua's making a progress in driving the ship well after today. All right. Anyway, man, I'm out of here. TD, stay up until 1, bro. I am gonna stay up until 1 because I still have to do my daily reading. And still write out my plans for tomorrow and the rest of the week since it's been altered and I came home a day early. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. God bless y'all. And keep your head up out here. And that's it. Peace. Tua time. Yeah, that's our quarterback. How you like that, haters?